New at 6 tonight, it's an alert for small business owners. A company that has already been in trouble with the state attorney general's office seems to be up to its old tricks. Jennifer Lukey has tonight's Real Deal.
Noreen Cambria owns this horse stable in Altamont as well as a career counseling service. The other day she got a letter in the mail claiming she needed to make sure her business paperwork was in order and filed correctly with the state.
You read it quickly, and it sounds like it's very, very official.
The letter claims for a fee of $125, her annual minutes requirement will be satisfied.
He wanted us to write down the name of our shareholders or corporate directors.
And so I read it more closely, and I don't know, the more I read, I said, I don't know, this thing just smells of scam.
Here's the real deal. The letter comes from a company called Corporate Records Service, and what they're selling, business owners don't need. Noreen is in compliance with the state and files her own paperwork. The letter has a local Albany return address, but when we came here, it's not an office. It's the UPS store behind me on Central Ave. And as it turns out, a company with nearly an identical name was blasted by the state attorney general's office for bilking nearly $1 million out of other business owners by sending similar letters last year.
I thought if 11,000 people last year had fallen prey to this, and this person is still behaving with impunity, it must have been worth his while to do that.
CBS 6 tried to reach someone at the company, but our emails went unreturned.
And I think those of us, especially who run tiny businesses, who don't have access, or not that we don't have access, but don't choose to pay for attorneys for every little thing that we do, need to be especially careful about things like this that come in the mail.
Noreen caught it in time, but she still plans on returning their letter, sans the check, of course.
I copied it, and then I wrote on it, "Shame on you," and I put a stamp on it that had justice on it and pointed to justice.
In Altamont, Jennifer Lukey, CBS 6 News.
Good move. All right. The Attorney General's office is now investigating to see whether this is, in fact, the same company they shut down, now operating under a new name. If it is, they could be facing further judgments. If it's not, they could still be in some hot water for misleading customers. We will, of course, keep you updated.